That is odd. I mean, we could do a special edition of After GMS starring only me, but it'd be great if our other friends working from home would kind of dial in. So let's wait. Let's wait for just a few seconds. Okay.
Hey. Okay. Okay.
Hey, sorry guys, I've been up for like 10 minutes, but I guess it was doing that weird thing where it shows me live but not showing up. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check 1, 2. Hopefully everything's good now.
Hey, mic check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, check, check. It said my shot was up. I don't know what was going on.
Good morning, everyone. 7:50. Thank you for joining us on Facebook Live for After GMS. It is Wednesday, May 6th, Hump Day. Ed Matthews, my favorite day. We can see the other side. We had some rough patches of weather last night in some areas of the Triad, but we were able to get over that hump and a much nicer day today.
Yes, indeed, Tracy. As a matter of fact, I'm seeing more blue sky and sunshine. It's not going to completely clear out today. I think overall kind of a mix of sun and clouds. We're on our way to the mid-60s. That's about 10 degrees below our normal high of 75. And you can see throughout the 7-day, temperatures are going to be running below or even much below normal by the weekend. Now, today with the sun and clouds, the breezes will pick up a little bit, may gust up about 25, and it'll be windy again tomorrow. And today, only a 20% shower chance in the afternoon with a little disturbance moving through the area. Tomorrow with the breeze, mostly sunny and 67. Clouds will build on Friday, much of Friday dry, but later in the day and overnight Friday night will bring in some rain showers. And then once that system moves out, it looks like a dry weekend for Mom. On Saturday, sunshine. Many areas of the Piedmont may stay in the 50s. We'll see if we can crack 60 on Saturday. Now look at Saturday night, early Sunday morning. We're forecasting lows in the mid and upper 30s. We're likely going to see some frost across the Piedmont, but Mother's Day looks nice and dry with mid 60s.
I remember last year, Mother's Day, I was wearing, no sleeves and, it was just shorts in the afternoon. And yeah, this time, it'll be a much different story. But that's North Carolina weather, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Stacy Spivey is going to start us off with our first conversation. Conversation. What are we talking about today?
Well, Tracy, we are talking about how it's National Nurses Week, but also today is National Nurses Day, and we just want to talk about all of the amazing men and women that are on the front lines fighting this pandemic and how important they are. And to support them, many places are actually offering discounts. So take a listen to this. Dunkin' Donuts is giving away a free coffee and donut today to those men and women. Nurses will get 10% off at Outback Steakhouse, and Chipotle is having a free burrito waiting for those on the front lines. So go to Chipotle. It's one of everyone's favorite spots, right? And if you know an amazing nurse, we want to hear about them. You can comment below. You can also text us a picture and say thank you to your favorite nurse. Tell us why they're your favorite and give them a little message, a little shout out. You can send that to us at 336-379-5775. Guys, I just want to mention really quickly, there's a nurse from my hometown, and she was a childhood friend of mine, and she recently went to New York just this past week to go help fight on the front line. So I just want to give Anna Clay a shout out.
Aww. I'm sure she appreciates it. I mean, just being honored, being recognized is probably more than these nurses would ever want. I mean, they get into this industry and this business for a purpose, and that's to help others. They do so selflessly. So I can imagine that they are saying thank you, but they wouldn't want it any other way. These frontline workers are doing an amazing job. So as we give shout outs to our nurses, Ed, do you want to say anything special for our nurses?
Well, I think it's really nice to see that some of our area businesses doing little special things for them. Nothing better than a good donut. And I want to personally thank them for all that they do on the front lines every day, caring for our people who have the virus, but any other ailment that people have. Our doctors and nurses work so hard every single day of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. And Megan, this is National Nurses Week, but we should really extend this to all of our frontline workers. I mean, every single one of them is doing something to make our communities better and to keep us safe.
Yeah, they are. They're putting their own lives at risk to just do their job. They're subjecting themselves to potential infection of COVID-19 to treat and save lives. And of course, we want to say thank you. We can't say thank you enough to them. Shout out especially during this National Nurses Week to Vonda Pabon and Tammy Kuntz, two of the nurses at Guilford County Public Health Department, who have been our resources for stories over the years here on the Good Morning Show, being interviewed about a variety of topics to educate our viewers about facts, not fear. And so we want to say thank you to them and, of course, all of our frontline workers during this week.
Yeah, I mean, the school nurses, the respiratory therapists, I mean, the list goes on. We just couldn't get through this without you. And people on our Facebook live stream are sharing the same thanks. Sharon says, yes, they're heroes. Deborah Davis says, much love, respect, and honor to all the men and women in nursing. And then Michelle wants us to add that paramedic pals, her paramedic pals, are also on the front line. So yes, we appreciate all the paramedics and first responders out there as well. All right, we have another talker coming up in just a few minutes, but right now we'll get to your morning headlines.
Yeah, we'll start with some local headlines today. Tuesday, Governor Roy Cooper announced North Carolina will move into phase 1 of easing restrictions of the stay-at-home order. Let's take a look at the numbers to understand his decision. State health officials reported a 7-day decrease in all virus-like cases. Looking specifically at confirmed coronavirus cases, there is still a slight increase every day, 408 new cases in 24 hours. But remember, this is in part due to an increase in testing. North Carolina has doubled its daily testing capacity. Fewer of those tests are coming back positive. Right now, 534 people are getting coronavirus treatment at last check in hospitals statewide. Greensboro police are looking for a woman they say threatened to infect someone with COVID-19. Police say the woman was trying to steal something from the Home Depot on Wendover Avenue when an employee confronted her and she threatened to infect the worker. Police say she drove away in a dark-colored Toyota 4Runner. It's unclear if she actually had coronavirus. Call police if you recognize her. Greensboro's only birthing center is closing permanently. Magnolia Birth Center revealed the closure on Facebook Monday. In July, the center will end its 3 years of holistic births, classes, and other women's midwifery services. Magnolia said obstacles like lack of financial support and not being able to secure a permanent physician support and supervision per North Carolina midwifery law led to the decision to close.
Well, in your national news this morning, President Donald Trump returned to Washington Tuesday night after a day-long trip to Arizona. The president toured a Phoenix factory that is making face masks for medical workers. Earlier in the day, the president said the White House coronavirus task force would wind down by the end of this month. Beef processing is down 40% compared to last year. That's led chains including Costco and Wendy's to limit sales. But it's also provided an opportunity to alternative meat companies. The soy-based burger from Impossible Burger will be available at Kroger stores, and Beyond Meat is offering discounts on some products this summer. All right, we are going into our next conversation. Stacey, I didn't see your hand up before we went to our morning headlines, so please feel free to add anything you wanted to about nurses. We can't talk about them enough.
Yeah, no worries. That's just kind of, what we're dealing with as we work from home, dealing with a delay that you've probably noticed at home, but also just raising our hands so we can add something in. But no worries, no problem. I was just going to say what I thought was really interesting is we are able to see, and in the past, I think, week or so, people have been Googling, how do I become a nurse? And I just think that's so cool. And it's showing that a lot of people are very interested and they realize what these healthcare workers are doing, and they want to be a part of helping out everyone else. So that was something I just wanted to add in, but also want to talk about something other than coronavirus because it seems like it's just everywhere and we kind of want to take a break from it, hopefully to make you smile this morning. So guys, today is actually National Beverage Day. So I want to know, what beverage can you not live without? Mine is this right here. It is coffee.
Ooh, what beverage can I not live without? So I gave up coffee maybe about 6 weeks ago, and it's been amazing. I have so much more energy. I have lost weight, so I don't know if it's just the coffee and the creamer and all the sugar I added to it, but I haven't been drinking that. What I can't live without, I guess it's just water. I haven't been really drinking anything else but water lately. I don't know, Ed Matthews. I would have said sweet tea, but haven't been drinking that either.
Oh, I love that sweet tea. Hey, water's good for you. A good tall glass of ice water is great. Now I know why there's more coffee in the coffee pot in the canteen in the morning. It's because Tracy is taking a break from coffee. Well, I do one of these weird things here at the TV station. We have these little packs of where you can make hot cocoa. I pour the cocoa in my cup of coffee, and I got a pretty big Panther cup as well, Carolina Panther cup. And I like that. I kind of like the combination of the chocolate and the coffee together. It tastes really good.
Yeah, I agree. I could see that. How about you, Meg?
Well, Ed's Cafe Mocha sounds pretty amazing. I'm with you, Tracy. I'm a big water drinker. I try to be intentional about drinking milk, at least almond milk, even though that's not my favorite, you know, a couple times a week just to make sure I get the calcium as well as orange juice. But my go-to is water. I love sparkling water with a little bit of lemon, and I'm drinking hot lemon water right now because I've already had my coffee for the day. So it's getting me by.
Awesome. See, we've got a lot of variety here, and there's a lot of people weighing in on our Facebook live stream right now, too. Some of them I might not be able to read. I think I could say Moscato, right? It's a wine. It's a dessert wine, and, you know, I mean, we're not all angels here if we've had a glass of Moscato, so I'll go ahead and say that. Carol loves her coffees. Ellie says her Starbucks mocha frap, she can't go without that. Deborah says she needs her Pepsi. Tammy loves wine with her side emojis, so I think she's laughing really hard about that. Lynetta says she needs some Canada Dry ginger ale. And George loves his coffee, as does Sharon. She says only 1 to 2 cups in the morning. And then we are just loving all the comments that people are weighing in. So yeah, let us know what you cannot do without in terms of a drink, whether it is a sugary drink or otherwise. And we'll definitely share those throughout the show. All right, so Ed Matthews, before we wrap up here, do you have a forecast for us?
You better believe it. I got a 7-day forecast, and I tell you what, as I peer up to the sky, I'm seeing more and more blue, and I like it. Yeah, the sun is peeking through. Not a completely clear day, but in general, a mix of sun and clouds with a little breeze that may gust up to about 25. That wind more prevalent in the afternoon. And a little disturbance moves through today, so we couldn't rule out maybe a pop-up shower, but a very low chance of that as we head through the afternoon. And it'll be clear tonight as we chill into the lower 40s. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, but still a bit breezy. On Thursday, we'll reach highs in the upper 60s. Friday, clouds increase. I think much of the day may turn out dry, but late Friday and Friday night, we're going to get some off and on rain showers, mid-60s on Friday. Once that system moves out, the weekend is going to be dry, but yeah, a big batch of chilly air works into the Piedmont. Some areas of the Piedmont could stay in the upper 50s on Saturday. At least it'll be sunny. And then on Mother's Day, boy, we're going to start out a little frosty. Mom might want a big, thick blanket for a gift on Mother's Day, because in the morning, temperatures will be in the mid and upper 30s, likely some frost around, but at least Mother's Day is going to be nice and dry. We should warm into the mid 60s by Sunday afternoon.
See, this just gives me the perfect excuse not to get a Mother's Day plant this Sunday. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, my mom loves Mother's Day plants, and I guess she thinks that I would too, but she gives me one every Mother's Day for the last 4 years, and I am not a gardener. I just can't. But now I can be like, Mom, frost. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's good. All right. Thanks so much for joining us here on After GMS. Make sure you're watching every Monday through Friday at 7:45-ish. Despite some technical difficulties, we will get on here. And we appreciate you guys watching and chatting with us. Take care, everybody, and stay safe.